aí pessoal, começar aqui uma nova experiência no NBA2K13. A maior parte de vocês já sabe no passado de basquetebol, por isso estejam atentos. É claro que eu não meço no 1,91m, mas pronto, eles acham que sim. Os 84kg até está por baixo. E espero que se divertam com as minhas perguntas.
Hello everyone, welcome to the NBA Rookie Showcase, where we will see the top prospects competing for a top spot in the upcoming NBA Draft.
Vou baixar aqui uma beca ao som. Não preciso de dicas. Sim, se faz favor. Está perfeito.
Kevin Harlan alongside my friend Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
And Kevin, you know, this is a game I always look forward to. I mean, there's excitement and anticipation. There's such a great concentration of young talent. It really begins the process for these young men of kind of measuring themselves against the best players in the world. So I'm looking forward to it.
And keep in mind, guys, you know, scouts and GMs have watched these players all season long. So this game is very important, but it's really just one more piece of the puzzle.
And State Farm presents the starting lineups. And guys, checking out Damian Lillard. What can we expect here?
Well, keep an eye on this, Kevin. His ability to double clutch in midair and still make shots is incredible. Just unbelievable body control.
And Steve, you know what? He's a forceful finisher too. I mean, that's something you can't help but notice. I mean, he'll plow right through a defender to throw one down if he has to.
Well, I'm excited to watch Damian Lillard, the explosive rookie point guard out of Weber State. You know, his stock quickly rose last season as he upped his scoring to almost 25 points per game, leading the country. Scouts consider him the best point guard prospect in the draft.
Vai lá, passa a bola. Já vou levar na boca, pronto.
Can't hit. Now the elites take it the other way.
And Lillard's shooting ability, guys, will be highlighted in workouts. I mean, I think in a game like this, he'll try to make plays for others and show how he can run a team. That's been the question mark for him.
Rain Man gets the three-pointer to fall. Rain Man's got his first 3 points of the game. Lillard with it. Feeds it to Beal.
Então, como é que ninguém defende aquele gajo? Não, que graças. Não vida troca de nada. Passa a bola, acaba a bola.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position. You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, you sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. This is one game, and you've got their full attention.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots.
Slow start here, just 1 for 5 to begin the game.
He spoke loud on making the statement that play.
And that was brute force battling for the offensive board, then taking it right back up there.
That's just all about strength and energy, guys.
Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Waiters. Here's Rain Man. Fires from deep. No good. Now, here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded.
No,
Now the pass to Robinson. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
The leads trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Henson sets a screen for Davis. Barnes. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
He took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J.
Wait.
Now, here's Lillard.
Não, deixa o gás. Muito curto.
The pass to Leonard. Kid Gilchrist, covered by Barnes. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Suave, falta ofensiva.
Kid Gilchrist has got 5 points so far. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Drummond's checked in for Davis. Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist. Here's Rain Man. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Waiters with the ball. Now Beal defending. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Stars leading by 5. To the paint. Lillard. Free throw line jump shot. And Henson pulls it down.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Got that one up quick.
Mas tem mais 50 segundos
Here's
pro
Lillard.
outro. Não, 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 não. Não, não, não. Não. Já fui.
That's good.
But what can you say? I mean, he's good, and he's making sure everybody here knows it.
Well, it's been his lifelong dream to play in the NBA, and he's showing he's ready for the challenge.
Zeller is checked in for the Stars. Here's Rain Man. Gets himself open and drills it. Rain Man's got 5 points so far.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
And Lillard kicks to Zeller. With the lead pass. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Zeller. 6 points for Lillard. Here's Rain Man. He's got 5. No good from the low block. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Zeller dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. That's good. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game today. Kid Gilchrist. Down goes the slam.
Boy, I like the aggressiveness here, guys. Just powering it down that time.
And descended gradually as he lingered on the rim.
Yeah, you got to be careful, too, guys, because the referees will call a technical pretty easily on that play. He got away with it there.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 6. He dishes it to Zeller. Rain Man corrals the miss inside. The Leafs trail by 5.
Well, coming out of North Carolina, senior Tyler Zeller, a skilled and mobile 7-footer, can really run the floor. You know, he's not an explosive athlete, but he's active. And as he continues to add strength, I think this young guy has a chance to be a very good starting center in the NBA.
Now Lillard. Kicks to Beal. He kicks it to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Trying his luck deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Well, going back to Zeller and his draft prospects, size does have a way of rising around draft day.
And you factor in his talent along with the size and his ability to run the floor. You can see how he's valued is well warranted. I mean, he's got a high skill level. He can shoot it. He's an excellent free throw shooter. It's hard to find quality 7-footers, and if you can get one, you usually can find good use for him.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 10. The shot's good from Henson.
And he's certainly turning some heads with his play thus far.
Yeah, maybe showing he's been a little overlooked, but he's been impressive here.
And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
Rain Man, he's in at shooting guard. Harrison Barnes is out there with John Henson. And it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Davis in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for the Elites.
Well, you've got to like the way he's been playing.
No, that's right, Clark. Competing at both ends of the floor, and you know he's showing the scouts what he can do.
Robinson backs down, looking to end the run. Stolen away. down low. Stolen by Robinson. Rivers passes to Lamb. That's good. Lamb's got 6.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Davis, guarded by Robinson. Henson's shot is off. The Stars trailing. Here's Rivers. Lamb hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And some changes here for the Elites. Drummond's checked in for Davis. Harkless comes in for Barnes. And it's Ross in for Marshall. The Stars also changing it up. Zeller, he's checked in for Leonard. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Robinson. And Beal subbed in for Lamb. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And here is Drummond. Makes the lead pass. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Rivers with it. Passes to Beal. The feed to Rivers. Now the dish to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Rivers puts it up from 17. And Harkless pulls it down. Inside, Ross. Shot is no good. Now the Stars take it the other way. Now here's Rivers. Stripped it away. One-on-one fast break. Shot denied. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. And Harkless pulls it down.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Here's Rain Man. Dishes to Ross. To the middle. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And he slams it in one-handed.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
So far in the game for Rain Man, 12 points and a couple of three-pointers have gone down for him, too.
Yeah, he's looked good letting it fly from deep. I wouldn't put it past him to have even more success from out there before this one is said and done, Clark.
And some changes here for the Elites. Davis is checked in for Drummond. And it's Marshall in for Henson. Lamb, he's checked in for the Stars.
Well, they're doing a nice job of drawing fouls here in the quarter and getting to the free throw line.
You know, the clock might not keep moving, but constantly getting points from the foul line, that's a great way to maintain your lead. You know, you look at this young man, the physical tools clearly there, length, athleticism, he's got a nice package.
Well, so often for NBA decision makers, that's where it all starts. Some things you can teach, but those physical gifts are something you either have or you don't.
Boy, he's really been active on the glass.
And a nice bonus from him. I mean, if he can rebound like this in the NBA, he'll make a team very happy.
Now here's Lamb. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Kid Gilchrist.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Takes it up for the stuff.
An abundance of youth and athleticism in this game.
Well, we've seen it with all these big finishes at the rim.
Here's Marshall. And Davis throws it down.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
Now Lamb. Feeds it to Beal. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you see Bradley Beal out of Florida, really the prototypical shooting guard in the NBA. He's got size, range.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Elites lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Que se passa? Que se passa? Muito bem.
Welcome back in the first half in the books for the NBA Rookie Showcase. These young prospects still raring to go.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Stars. We've got Damian Lillard. Myers Leonard is out there with Thomas Robinson. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 slot.
And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
And for most of these players, they're not accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
The Stars trail by 5. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Releases from 15. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Lillard. Robinson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Stars. Here's Rain Man. Takes it up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Elites lead by 5.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Robinson sets a screen for Beal. Gives him the lead pass. Robinson misses.
Well, unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
Pass to Henson. Good look. Rebound by the Stars. Lillard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, just 1 for 4 here in the third quarter, so a very slow start for this club. What a finish with that hoop.
Here's Rain Man. 16 points for him. And the shot is good. Rain Man's got 18 points.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Gets it to go. And that's now 6 points here for Beal.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Lillard gets the screen from Leonard. And Lillard kicks to Robinson. And Henson pulls it down.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He hasn't.
Now the pressure might be getting to him, but you know everybody's in the same boat here.
Here's Rain Man. He's on target from 8 feet out. Now it's a 7-point elite lead.
Just too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
Beal, count that one. Beal's got 6 here in this quarter.
His ticket to the NBA is his great scoring ability.
He's putting it on display, guys. Getting buckets right and left.
Here's Rain Man. He passes to Waiters. Here's Henson. No luck. And it's the Stars the other way. Beal with it. And it's Waiters picking him up. Beal's shot is good. Now just a 3-point elite lead.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
There's the pass to Waiters. Here's Rain Man. He dishes it to Davis. Waiters. Six on the shot clock. And the layup is up and in. Waiters got 6.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
Here is Lillard. He's got 8. It's stolen by Davis. Barnes dishes to Waiters. Good. He's got 8.
You got to love the way he's competing out there, making believers out of these team reps.
Well, going back to his draft stock, he might be a guy who climbs up a bit come draft day.
Leonard sets a screen for Beal. Leads him in there. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
He kicks it to Waiters. Kicks it to Davis. to the inside. And slam dunk by Henson.
Pretty significant laps there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Passes it to Beal. The dish now to Leonard. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Leonard's got 6 points.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show. And, you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Good. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter. The Elites leading by 3. Now the feed to Waiters. He feeds it to Davis. There's 1:54 left in the third. Barnes with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And the layup falls. Davis has got 8.
This defense is porous right now. I mean, way too many looks coming from inside the paint.
Now, it's 4 straight buckets now in the paint, and anybody in the NBA is going to make shots from there.
Beal. Here's Robinson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, what you love about Robinson is you can see the NBA body, even back in his days at Kansas. Great strength and athleticism at that 4 spot.
Yeah, I like how revved up he plays, though. His motor is fantastic. He'll stay with it inside until he gets fouled or takes the ball to the bucket. He's relentless in how he goes about things.
Here's Rain Man. Hands it from downtown. Rain Man's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he's always been like a bad window washer, a streaky shooter. I mean, he's definitely in one of those grooves right now.
Got a piece of it. Here's Lillard. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And the rebound goes to the Elites.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Beal can't get it to go. The Elites leading by 6. Waiters with the ball. 8 points for him. And it's good. And 11 points for Barnes.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
They set the pick. Dishes it to Lillard. From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Barnes. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Rain Man has had uncontainable game in this one. It's been an incredible effort from him both on offense and what he's been able to do with his defense. No telling where his team would be without him.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Another miss by the Elites.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Rain Man, he's in at the point. John Henson out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Ross in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for the Elites. Here's Rain Man. Feeds to Ross. Right side Davis. Clock at 6. Here's Rain Man. Zeller grabs the board.
And no defender was around him to influence that shot. It didn't hurt them there, but, you know, they can't make that mistake twice.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Really strong performance by them so far on the glass.
You know, the lead they have in the rebounding category is also part of the reason they're on top on the scoreboard as well. Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Pass to Lamb. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got his 3rd rebound on the night. That's good. And it's a 12-point elite lead.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
So for the Stars, Leonard, he's checked in for Zeller. Robinson comes in for White, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Lamb. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Leonard, the pass to Rivers. Drops it in from 11 feet.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities. In this game, for the players, an exciting moment.
That's right, Clark, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games, absolutely enormous.
That's good.
His touch has looked much better than it did in the first half.
The Elites leading by 11. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Lillard. For the finish, the fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
Costly mistake at the other end to set up that fast break.
That's what you want to do after the turnover. Push the ball up the floor and strike quickly.
Here's Rain Man. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Let's go. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Blocked.
And Steve, I like what we're seeing from him defensively.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I mean, he's really taking on the challenge, and that's smart. I mean, scouts are looking at that as much, if not more, than what you do offensively.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Elites. The Stars also with the sub. Beals checked in. And Kid Gilchrist drops them both. Now Henson to the middle. Barnes kicks to Waiters. Here's Rain Man. He passes it to Waiters. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Rain Man. The Elites with another miss. The Stars trail by 7. And there's the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Out of bounds. The Elites take possession. And the Elites making a change here. Lamb, he's checked in for the Stars. .143 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rivers. Robinson finds himself wide open and drills it. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Here's Rain Man. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Rivers dishes to Kid Gilchrist. The baseline jumper goes down. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 points this quarter. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of them there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
Here's Lamb. He dishes it to Rivers. And it's rejected. The Elites leading by 3. Here's Rain Man. Inside. Here's Davis. Nails it. Now a timeout called by the Stars. They're losing by 5. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
He kicks it to Waiters. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. The Stars on defense. It's a three-point game, and so they foul intentionally. First free throw missing for him. And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now, here's Lillard. Kid Gilchrist. Yes!
What a clutch shot there.
Really, the definition of clutch.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. He makes the first of three, and that brings them within two. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to one. And so he's good in all three free throws, and that ties the game up.
Tell you what, you can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of.
They could win it. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Welcome back, everyone, to the NBA Rookie Showcase. The top draft prospects showing what they can do as we prepare for the draft.
That's what it's all about, Kevin. I mean, that's why we're here.
And sometimes agents want to hold their players out of a game like this. Great to see the top prospects show up and compete.
All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the elites. Rain Man in at point guard. John Henson out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Waiters in at the 2.
And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
But for most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
Kicks it to Robinson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Down low, here's Waiters, and that one's good.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that they've surrendered have come inside that lane area.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Beal. Passes it to Leonard. The dish to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Beal. The feed now to Lillard. He feeds it to Robinson. Shoots over Henson. Robinson misses. And it's the Elites' ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Rain Man. Rebound by the Stars. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. And Beal kicks to Lillard. And it's blocked. Another shot. That's good. Lillard's got 23.
And hard work on the boards, guys, leading to that putback.
Right side Davis. Tipped. Leonard with the steal. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Leonard. Dishes it to Beal. Feeds it to Lillard. A second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Good game for Leonard. He's got 8 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's how you do it, guys. I mean, free throws in a game like this can make a huge difference.
Robinson pulls it in. So it's the Stars now. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. He passes to Leonard. The pass to Beal. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Beal dishes to Lillard. Second shot opportunity. Robinson. He kicks to Beal. Nice shot from the wing. Now the Stars lead by 6. There's 57 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Here's Rain Man. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
Now Beal. Kicks it to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closer. Robinson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Lillard. There's the dish to Leonard. Davis is on it. Now here's Kid Gilchrist, covered by Barnes. Lillard, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
So a close game sees the Stars taking this one.
Well, and you have to be excited for the upcoming draft after a game like that. A lot of talent.
2 rookies no primeiro jogo, demonstração, e a coisa correu muito mal. Vamos só ver em que equipa é que eu sou. Tá bem, é sério. Vamos só ver para que equipa é que eu vou parar. Vai ser no mínimo interessante.
Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Hornets. In addition to first pick, we also have the 10th pick in the upcoming draft and are looking at you with one of those picks. We would like to get to know you better by asking you a couple questions. Let's get to it. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
Easy. I want to get a nice pad, man. One that has plenty of room so my boys can crash. Let's see, what else? I'm a huge shoe collector, so I can finally get all those old retro Jordan kicks. I love those, man. Cars, watches, whatever I want, man. If I put in the time in the gym and on the court, the world will be at my fingertips, baby.
Tá-se bem. Bem cocky.
Next question. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
Aqui vamos ter que... Vamos dar bocado de graça.
Honestly, I don't care about any of that. I want to play for your team, whatever pick it is. To me, it's not about going number 1 or going in the lottery. I want to go to a team that is a great fit for me, and I definitely think you guys fit that bill for me.
Ai, que graça. Que graça.
Thanks for your time. This gives us something to take back to the team. We'll see you on draft night.
Não ficaram comigo. Ai, conceitores é tão mal.
Nice performance out there. I'm the GM for the Golden State Warriors. We have the 7th overall pick, as well as the 30th pick in this draft, and are considering using one of those picks to select you. First, we'd like to get to know you a little better with some questions. We feel like we already have some great young guards on our roster, in Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry. Where do you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
Vamos pelo caminho.
Man, I imagine I'd be spending a couple seasons coming off the bench and learning as much as I can before assuming a starting role. I'm okay with that as long as your long-term goal for me is to take over the starting role at some point. I mean, you know, I don't plan on spending my career as a backup. You know what I'm saying?
Mais nada.
All right then, one more. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Não faço ideia do que é que isso quer dizer, mas está bem.
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with going to the right team than I am going as high as possible. I want to play for someone who's going to utilize me to the best of my abilities. Someone who's going to use me to put the team into a position to win games. You heard?
Está-se bem?
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft.
Houston Rockets.
Hello and nice to meet you. I'm the Director of Player Personnel for the Rockets.
Sim, sim.
We are strongly considering drafting you with the 12th pick in the upcoming draft, but we'd first like to ask a couple questions about how you'd fit in here before we take that step. First question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
I felt pretty good. You know, I could have shot the ball a little better. I could have done some things a little better, but all in all, I think I did okay.
Carregamos a equipa, entramos bocadinho no fim, ainda marcamos aquele triplo mesmo para calar a boca no fim.
Okay, last question. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
Não faço ideia.
Primarily my focus and being mentally tougher. I need to study the game and watch the players in front of me and learn. I also need to learn from the veteran guys so I can step in and contribute when my name is called.
Pode ser, pode ser.
Okay, good stuff. We'll be in touch if we have any other questions.
Não, vocês não vão ligar. Vamos para o draft. Bem. E agora? Bora lá. O Nibran primeiro? Será? Estou em décimo. New Orleans. Quem é que era os outros? Golden State Warriors em sétimo também é possibilidade. Vamos ver, vamos ver.
Good evening and welcome to the 2012 NBA Draft. Tonight marks the realization of a dream for some of the best young players in the world, a reward for their many years of dedication and hard work. It's also a time of extraordinary hope and excitement for our fans and our teams. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight just can't wait to join the NBA family. So let's get started. With the first pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis from the University of Kentucky.
Então afinal eu quero, pois não eu não.
With the second pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Michael Kidd Gilchrist from the University of Kentucky. With the third pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Bradley Beal from the University of Florida. With the fourth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Dion Waiters from Syracuse University. With the fifth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Thomas Robinson from the University of Kansas. With the sixth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Damian Lillard from Weber State University. With the seventh pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select the 20-year-old point guard from Spain.
Ui. Surpreendente, pessoal. Não estava na previsão. Agora aqui está. Iniciar o contrato. Então o que é que se passa aqui? Minutos a sair do banco. Salário anual. 2 anos. Uma opção para a equipa. Tá lá. Que remédio. Que pode ser que eu tenho. aparentemente estão encantados por toda a cidade de Golden State. Golden State, onde é que fica Golden State? Ganda branca. Está bacana, está bacana. E vamos só. Primeiro, se quiserem ver mais, façam like. Não esqueçam de subscrever. Posto.